Good evening.
Kids are nice.
Thank you so much, each and every one of you. This has been an incredible night. Thank you for being here to share with each of us. Thank you to Cam and Tara. What an incredible campaign you ran. Thank you so much. And to the entire team in the central campaign office. Wow, the hours. You go in there at 8 o'clock in the morning. They're there 8 p.m. They were there. We worked. We were dedicated. Thank you for your efforts, for everything that you did for us. And of course, thank you to the good people of Pictou East. Thank you for continuing to believe in me. Thank you. Thank you for continuing to believe in me and my family. I love our community. I love how supportive you are of me and my entire family. I just love it. Your kindness means an incredible amount to me, to my entire family. And I look forward to continuing to serve you for 4 more years. And thank you to my incredible team in the Pictou East campaign and the constituency office. Many of you have dedicated your lives to supporting me. I can't thank you enough. Thank you. We love you. Thank you to all of the volunteers on every single campaign across the province. Nobody gets elected alone. Nobody gets elected alone. I certainly did not get elected alone, that's for sure. My mom and my sister are here. Love you guys. Of course, my dad and my brother, I hold them close to me. They're never far from my heart. My Art and Vern, my in-laws, we love you guys. Thank you for everything you do for our family. Paget and Zachary, you guys were kids when we started on this, and now look at them now, adults with their own careers, their own opinions. We love you guys. We're so proud of you. And Carol, my lovely wife, what a journey. What an incredible journey. None of this would be possible with you. None of it would be possible without my family. So thank you so much. I know this hasn't been, politics, not an easy profession. I know it's not easy on my family and the families of candidates across this province. So thank you for being so supportive to get us here where we are today. From the bottom of my heart, thank you to everyone in this room. It's the greatest honor of my life to take this stage tonight and serve every Nova Scotian as their premier for 4 more years. So much is possible for this province. So much is possible for this province. And I promise you, I will do everything I can to make it happen for this province, make it happen for you and for your family. I will give you everything I have. Thank you to every Nova Scotian that exercised their right to vote. And I want to thank Nova Scotians for putting their faith in the PC party and re-electing an even larger PC majority government in this province. This victory is for each and every one of you. It's as much for the gentleman in Yarmouth who said, I'm voting for you when he opened the door. He said, I'm voting for you because that extra $100 a month that I get under your government means the world to me. That's a big difference in my life, he said. So I'm voting for you because of that. He actually tracked me down a bit later in the pouring rain. He came chasing after me in the pouring rain with his phone. And he said, my sister's on the phone. She doesn't believe I actually spoke to the premier. Will you talk to her? This victory is for him and his sister and their whole family. And it's as much for them as it is for the gentleman in a building in Bedford who opened up the door, took one look at me and said, Go away. NDP, he said. We had a little chat. When I left that apartment building, because it's still Nova Scotia, and because we're all still blue nosers, when I left that building a half hour later, he and his wife were standing in the lobby. And I wouldn't say she had him by the ear, but let me say I accepted his apology in my hallway. Folks, this victory is for both of them, because as their premier, I will support them equally. We thank you. We traveled across this province from one end of this province and stood on, literally personally, I stood on thousands of doorsteps across this province, across our entire campaign. It's well into the hundreds of thousands of doorsteps that we stood on and listened to Nova Scotians and talked to Nova Scotians and sat at kitchen tables and sat inside porches and just talked about our province. And we shared a message with them. A message of positivity and potential. And tonight, they have sent us a message. And I received that message loud and clear. And that message is very simple. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going with the plan. Keep moving forward with the plan. And I want Nova Scotians to know, we will. We will. This victory is as much for the grade 4 student that stood in his driveway with his mom and told me how thankful he is for the school lunch program because he can have lunch with all of his classmates. It's as much because we did that. Together we did that. The PC party did that. It's as much for that grade 4 student as it is for their classmate who told me the food is gross. And you know what? It might be, but we're working on that. Folks, what we do in government matters. It matters. It matters to me, it matters to you, and it matters to every single Nova Scotian. So I thank Nova Scotians for putting their trust in us tonight. And I thank Claudia and Zach for putting their names forward and running spirited campaigns. I thank every single person, no matter the party, who had the courage to put their name forward on a ballot. It takes a lot of courage, and I have great respect for every person who puts their name forward. So I thank them for putting their name forward. And I especially want to thank our incredible slate of PC candidates. We assembled an incredible slate of candidates, serious candidates in every single constituency. And I want to say thank you to my 54 fellow Nova Scotia PC candidates. I was proud to stand beside them. I am proud of the campaigns they ran, and every one of them has a great reason to be proud. And I know some of them will be disappointed right now. And I share in that disappointment because I know the effort that they put forward. But I'm proud of that effort, and I thank them for having the courage to put their name forward. This province was built on hard work. It's all we know. It's all I know. It's what I was taught growing up. And every day that I have the privilege to serve you as your premier, I commit to work harder and harder and harder every single day. And my entire team buys into a very simple motto: more, faster. More, faster. Do more and go faster. And as I crisscrossed Nova Scotia, I was energized to see the local candidates working harder and harder and harder on every doorstep, doing their part to make it happen. And it is humbling to see the candidates, but the campaign volunteers, and every single one of you put your lives on hold and put faith in your candidate, but as leader, I feel it, to put your faith in me. And it means an incredible amount. And on behalf of all of us from the PC team and all of our campaign volunteers, I just want to say thank you. Tonight, Nova Scotians made a choice, and they chose our team to take Nova Scotia forward. We ran on a platform of make it happen, and I heard somebody. And as I walked in tonight, somebody said, well, you made it happen. And I want to say, yes, we did. But this is just obviously the start of the next phase of the Nova Scotia journey. Make it happen was never meant just to be about winning another mandate. Make it happen is about what we do with that mandate. And I want to tell you and your family that we will make a lot happen with this mandate, because that's what you have a right to expect. You and your family are counting on us to stand up for you, and we will. Whether that means standing up for veterans so they can wear their uniform wherever they want, whenever they want, with pride, and especially to a Remembrance Day service in Nova Scotia.
Right on.
We will stand up for the veterans of this province, whether it means standing up to the federal government when they try to rip Nova Scotians off with funding on the isthmus or a carbon tax that doesn't make sense. I will never let Ottawa take advantage of us without hearing from us. And I think the message that Nova Scotians delivered loud and clear tonight, the message that Nova Scotians delivered loud and clear, and the message that I received, stick to one agenda. And we have one agenda, and that's you, Nova Scotians. That's where our focus will always be. My promise to you is I will give you every single thing I have. I am going to work hard to do more and go faster. And I will always, every single day, be proud to be Nova Scotian, just like you are. And I will never apologize for standing up for Nova Scotia or for standing up for you. Thank you to the Nova Scotians out there tonight listening. Thank you. We're on a good roll. Let's keep it rolling. Let's make it happen. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
I really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
Is this
waiting
on?
for me. No, but
Listen, folks,
the
this was the
enthusiasm is so low,
result
he didn't know his
that,
mic
that
was
we
not.
wanted, as a party. But I'll tell you, we left it all on the ice out there. We fought hard. And I have to say, I'm so proud of the candidates across this province that stood for office, that really stepped up, showed an incredible amount of bravery and tenacity, people who just really care about their communities and want to help their province. And I'm so sorry that I couldn't get this over the line for them.
2 seats.
But
I think is he going to
But hey,
concede his seat?
it happens. And,
Shit happens.
you know, sometimes you lose. But I'm really
Sometimes you
proud of the
get
campaign
smoked.
that we ran. It was built on ideas, on policies, and that's what we kept it about the whole way through. It wasn't about personal attacks. It wasn't about mudslinging. It was about ideas that can really help people. And I think that really matters, because that's when democracy works the best, folks. That's when it works the best, and that's when we get the best out of it. I want to congratulate Premier Houston. I want to congratulate Ms. Gender. They ran incredible campaigns, and the people of Nova Scotia have certainly decided who they want to lead this province. And we respect the voters' decisions, and accept with humility in our hearts and with peace in our hearts what they've decided tonight. And that's our job now. And I know a lot of people will have a lot of theories on why this happened. But at the end of the day, this was my responsibility. And this loss belongs to me and me alone. And I'm okay with that. But we've got to move forward as a party and as a community. I really want to thank our local campaign team, family, friends, the staff that came down here that have fought so hard, not just this election, but for the last 14 years as I represented this area. It's been an incredible journey, honestly. It's been such a rewarding job. In the honor of my life to serve the people of Yarmouth, to represent them in the capacity as MLA, and to be the first party leader from Yarmouth as well. I'm just sorry I couldn't be the first premier from Yarmouth. We'll have to wait another time for that. But I do, my kids are sleeping because it's late, but I do hope that they can hear this someday, is, you know, loss is a part of life. Cece's still awake. Loss happens. Sometimes you lose. You get knocked down, and the most important thing is getting back up and how you get back up. And I want my kids to know that. I want the party to know that, and all of you who fought so hard on this campaign to know that. We've got knocked down, but we will get back up. A real special thank you to my mother and my family and everybody who fought so hard here every single day of this campaign while I was out across this whole province. My God, I'm so lucky to have the love of my family and the support of my family in my life. It really means the world to me. And I may just be at more Sunday dinners now as a result of tonight. My incredible wife, Katie, the real love of my life. The best decision I ever made was asking that wonderful woman to marry me. And I couldn't have done any of this without you, honey. And listen, sometimes even when you lose, you win. And well, tonight we suffered a big loss, and that's a burden that I certainly will carry with me for a long time. I think we're just going to win some more time together. And whatever happens next, honey, I'm excited to
You're not excited.
enter into this next phase of this incredible adventure of life with you, whatever that looks like. I love you so much. And I'm so proud to be your husband. I don't know if the final numbers are in yet for our local campaign. Does anybody know? We're still close, so we're going to wait around and see what those are. But I want to congratulate Nick Hilton and his campaign team on running a really strong race here. And if they win tonight, I'll be the first to go down there and congratulate them. And I encourage everybody else to do that. This has been an absolute honor, folks. It's been an honor leading this party. It has been an honor representing this area. And certainly I will be taking some time once we know what the final tally is tonight to discuss my future, of course, with my family, with the local association, with the party, and with those that are remaining in our caucus. And we'll certainly inform folks on what that decision is later on. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for the incredible support over these 14 years. And to the people of Nova Scotia, thank you for this incredible honor of being able to serve as the official opposition leader. And again, I want to congratulate the Premier and Claudia Chandra on their big wins tonight. Thank you.
That's Liberal Leader Zach.
You know, now would be a good time for Zach to announce that he's going to go into real estate and he's going to be the listing agent for that house we're buying in Yarmouth.
You know, he had absolutely nothing prepared whatsoever. He's known he's been losing for a very long time. I think he sort of caught flat-footed because I think he thought he could pull out a win in his own riding, which is why he's hanging on. But there are 200 votes between them, and there's only 2 polls left to report.
Oh.
He lost a riding that has been a Liberal riding. It's been a Liberal stronghold for 14 years. And he just turfed it over to the PCs, I think, if those results hold. But is he high